All right. Time to head to the Grand Bazaar. Aw, still so precious. How could anyone not love Nahida? Asshole sages, that's who.
Make yourselves at
Whoops.
home.
That was an accident. But that's fine. Alright, we are here once more. Sino and Alhaitham are already here. Very cool.
Hey,
Nope.
All right, everyone is here.
This is all of us? What about the Eremites?
How did everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first.
I'm very curious what you all have been up to.
We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
Okay. What modifications did you make? And also, what props? Actually, I kind of had a thought about what your plan could be. We already know that the Akasha terminal can deliver information, right? We also know that people will believe it just inherently without any thought at all. Are you planning on uploading to everybody the true history of, like, King Deshret and the Forbidden Knowledge and Elazar and Kusanali?
I'll go next.
Because I
The
love
Traveler
that.
and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Yeah, sorry, Sino. We do have a message for you, though.
Who is behind it?
The Fatui.
Well, that's the tough part.
Or, yeah, actually,
What should
no,
I say,
not quite.
Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer?
It's very specifically the Balladeer. Though the Fatui were trying to hurt him as well, but they're... I don't know. They're not quite the same faction, but close. Let's go with the Balladeer.
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya.
Yeah. Not sure how ominous that is, but...
So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
Yeah. He worry not, Sino. Tainari is, in fact, fine.
Good.
Probably.
oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
Yes, that is word for word what he told us to tell you.
All right. I'll remember that.
Good. I'm sure it's more meaningful to you.
Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now.
Okay. Is it like a prison, or... Did we just smuggle them into a high security area somehow?
To avoid alerting the quarry, they will stay there for now.
Okay.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
Well done, really. Ready to spring. They'll need weapons and to be freed, of course, but...
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Next step.
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement?
Or that.
You know, to fire us up now?
I don't know if that's Alhaitham's way, but...
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
Sino, the moment you entered Sumeru City, did you think the sages started watching you closely? We need to be careful about this.
I'll hate them. Ugh.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead.
Yeah, Alhaitham is not actually our leader, Dia.
So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
Paimon?
But I thought all of you academia big shots were great speakers.
Alhaitham is a bit different.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
Yeah.
I know that. So what?
Means he writes things down. Doesn't say that he writes what other people say down. Or not, says anything himself.
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Exactly.
Fine, whatever. Well, Cyno doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Paimon, you want to handle this?
Employer?
It's a long story, Cyno. It's just a little inside joke between us.
Yep, the Traveler hired me.
She asked for a smile as her payment.
That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Yeah, say something to boost morale.
Well, let me think. Putting me on the spot here. I'm not good on the spot.
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Nilu?
Oh, it's Nilu!
Yeah. You want to help us overthrow the academia?
Hey, everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
And rescue Kusanali. Yeah. You're a follower of Kusanali's.
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you?
Yes, we were. Also, this was your dress for the dance of the Subserious dance, right? You just liked it enough to keep wearing it. Fair enough.
But you also look like you're up to no good. Seems pretty interesting.
We are up to a lot of good, actually. Maybe not from the academia's perspective, but they're assholes, so who cares what they think?
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you?
We're having some fun. I know you don't like the sages either, right?
You mean you also want to discuss something important with me?
Yes. Something very important.
Yes. Extremely important. And highly, highly secret.
Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me?
Of course, you are very skilled, Nilu. Tells Nilu if they're playing on Yargaba Day, whatever it is. He's bubbling with excitement, I think.
I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru, well, that I've ever met.
Aww. I'm happy you approve, Nilu. Yeah, I would say we really should be careful about telling people anything, but I know Nilu is trustworthy. A devoted follower of Kusanali.
Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru, but you are awesome as well.
Thank you.
That's right.
Aw.
I must admit that I'm a little scared.
Yeah, you probably should be. We are going to fight a god. And free a god. And then pummel those sages.
But I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Excellent. We are just so pleased to hear it, Nilu. Actually, my greatest fear about this operation is that sages will somehow get off scot-free. That they won't actually suffer any consequences for their actions. That would be a shame.
Remember, believe in yourself.
I'm not quite as forgiving as Nihira.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Excellent. Yeah, I think everyone in the Grand Bazaar would be more than happy to help. But do be careful what information you spread, though. Information security is extremely important.
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Exactly, Dia.
Yep, you got it.
OPSEC.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
Yeah. Tomorrow, we are going to save a god. The most precious god of all.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Oh, yeah. It's hard to believe everything that has happened till now, and our actions will bring change to many things tomorrow.
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome.
That's right. So, just get a good night's sleep, everyone. Yeah. That's, I don't know if that's words of encouragement exactly, but close enough.
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between success and failure.
Yeah. Make sure we're all well rested. And don't skip breakfast.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Did you have a roommate before?
Huh?
Who did you room with?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, no, it was something.
Let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be up early tomorrow.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, be curious,
so I
I'll
guess
hate
that
them.
means it's time to say goodnight now.
Yeah. Good night, Nilu.
Yep. Good night, everyone.
Victory Road. Nigarba. Nigarbahade? Forget exactly how they say it.
Today's the Academia's
Alright.
miHoYo Day. We can finally put our plan into action.
It's 8 o'clock sharp, and
Oh,
yes,
Haytham should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
Niagarbahade, I think is how she just said it, though. And now it's too late to check. That's fine. There they are. Hey, guys.
Hello, you two.
Or at least I'll
Sleep
hate them.
well?
I imagine so.
Not really.
No?
Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up.
Oof, that's the worst. Sorry, Paimon. I slept like a log.
What about you all, Haytham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
Yeah.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
No, Paimon. Alhaitham's not really a show-off. It's just who he is. He's a very straightforward and logical guy.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
It is.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
You want another try at an ugly nickname, Paimon?
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again?
That would be extremely useful. I have zero memory of it, strangely enough. Yes, just in case.
Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office.
Okay.
Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it.
Okay. And can we find the Grand Sage in this office and have our way with him?
Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Right.
You know, Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison even a god?
That is a good question, Paimon. I don't know. I imagine it's powered by the Gnosis, perhaps? Is it the Akasha itself? I don't know. Regardless, they have to pay.
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the Sanctuary of Surasthana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's that she once used to isolate herself while meditating.
Oh, and they just put her in that permanently. Those bastards.
500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it could no longer be controlled from the inside.
Yeah.
They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
Assholes. And so it was... I mean, if that's true, then... Yeah, even 500... Even the sages that found her, yeah. Really were just the worst.
So, how are we gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
The academia is rotten to the core. At least the sages are.
Don't forget, today is Nigarbahade. arguably the most important day to the academia.
Nyagarbha Day. Okay. Nyagarbha Day.
The sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into the Akasha.
Right.
All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration.
Yes. Absolutely.
When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon.
Do we gotta wait till he leaves his office? Like I said, I really, so want to get my hands around his neck. Plan feels a bit unrefined when you put things that way.
Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all.
What's the other side? The invisible side?
If precedence holds, the academia should have already started preparing for Nyagarbha Day.
Yeah.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us to lead the charge.
Let's go.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door, or...?
Yes. We are blending in with the crowd, Paimon.
Yes. Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
Paimon, a stealthier approach will actually make us more suspicious in this case.
Paimon can't think of a good comeback. Alright, it's all on Alhaitham if things go south.
We can agree on that, yeah. Alright. Do you guys have any thoughts about Nyagarbha Day?
I see everything.
Foolish Vahumana.
Who's Vahumana?
Your perspective is just tunnel visioning.
Narrow-minded Haravatat.
Your theory is just putting the cart before the horse.
Okay, you're insulting each other. Are those like the fields of research you guys are in? I don't actually know the names of all your fields. All your fields of research. What about you?
If you want to touch someone's heart, you have to find just the right words.
What is that?
Who are you? Who do you have a crush on, buddy?
The phrasing. Your perspective is just tunnel visioning.
All right. This Grand Sage through here, right? Yeah. Finally. Back in the Grand Library.
Scribe?
Yeah, the scribe is back. He's been on vacation.
Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
Yes, he is. No, Paimon, calm down. You freaking out is going to make us suspicious.
That's me. Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for.
Oh. Well, he's been busy on a secret mission in uncharted space.
And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
This isn't looking good. We were noticed. Who do you... Well, we should just let him handle this.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
Okay, yeah. Haravatat, that's one of the words he used. And I'm pretty sure they've used the word Darshan before to indicate schools of study or whatever.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me.
Oh, jeez. God, the academia. Did I say only the sages? No. The academia it just in general is rotten to the core. Lisa, you made the right call.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking.
Jeez. Snap. Apparently you're a Haravatat. Okay.
Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so? Wait a moment. Let me think. Don't tell me the answer.
Do we have time for this, Alhaitham?
The sages search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guests. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler? And you were gone from the academia for so long because...
Sure, buddy. Absolutely. You are 100% right.
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
Oh my god, these guys.
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now. Thank you for getting me back on track.
I really don't like the way they treat knowledge.
It's nothing. We'll be on our way then.
And just how they interact in general.
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the academia, Scribe.
Bye-bye there, Haravatat scholars. Most excellent student.
What the heck just happened now? What did he just guess?
Nothing.
I'm afraid I don't know either.
It really, whatever conclusion he came to was the correct conclusion.
You have no idea?
Of course not. He made it up.
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with.
Exactly.
That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances. Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar.
Yeah.
Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves as fools.
Like I said, rotten to the core.
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
Well, I don't know, Paimon. I still posit that most of the people in the academia aren't half as smart as they seem to think. They may have once been scholars, and this may have once been a bastion of knowledge and intellect, but I think their reliance on an omniscient God has made them, well, not quite what they once were, we'll say kindly.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity. Let's go.
Of course. I mean, that's not to say there aren't actually good scholars within the academia still. But as an organization, I have little respect for it now. Back to the House of Dana. It is a gorgeous
Is this
library.
the academia's library?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections library in Teyvat.
Yeah, it is gorgeous.
There are a lot of students going through here. Is it really okay just to waltz right in?
It should be, but probably isn't for... I somehow doubt they actually let people come in here unless they're a student of the academia, with the way they treat knowledge.
The academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nagarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters.
Right.
Just act natural. Now, hurry along.
As directed at you, Paimon. Alright. Hide for now and wait for an opportunity. Sure thing. It's normal for me to sprint everywhere I go.
What's this platform for?
I believe that was an elevator that we couldn't use before. Now I'm guessing it's because it takes you up to the Grand Sage's office.
It's a lift that academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there somewhere.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Grand Sage.
Aww.
Let's step back and observe for now.
But they'll hate them. I want to run into him so badly. Or rather, I want to run him into a brick wall.
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we'd sneak past him? Oh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we...
Did you spot him?
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
Hi, Azar. Why don't you come a little closer within the range of my fist? Or my sword. Either one, really.
What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Traveler, would you please exact divine justice and retribution upon this man? If he wants us to, you know, beat up some of his mooks first, that's acceptable too.
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, scribe. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personally welcome you.
Good.
Grand Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
We are. We are extremely interested in you as well. Probably not for a reason you would like, though.
It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum.
Let's talk. It's not too late for you to stop. No! I don't want to talk this out anymore. I despise this man to my core. Damn it.
Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand and have no intention of making a reckless stand.
It's not so much a reckless stand as I think I'm fast enough that I could lop your head off. I just feel like that'd be too quick for someone like you.
The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please, follow me to my office.
This place is crawling with guards.
Of course.
There's no way out for us.
Paimon, you need to stop underestimating me, silly.
All right then, Traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me? Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all.
Good luck, buddy. What I wish to discuss with you is, you know, how long it would take for your body to, you know, hit the floor down there. No, the Fatui are not to be trusted, yeah. I mean, even ignoring the Fatui, like, the Fatui can't be... He does not get to place all the blame on the Fatui for all of his actions.
You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors.
I know pretty much everything, I think, at this point.
If that is so, then you should be praising our great work, rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
Hell no. Praise your great work. God, I want to sock him in his monocle.
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me?
A gnosis? Probably. Maybe benefits of some kind.
Worthless.
What, the gnosis? Gnosi are not worthless.
Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work.
You are absolutely insane, aren't you?
Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god.
Yeah, he's insane.
If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom.
You are such a disgrace to the scholarly pursuits. Do you not find joy in the pursuit of knowledge, Azar? You just want to have it handed to you? I despise you so much in the fact that you dare call yourself a scholar or a sage.
We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its plight.
It really won't. If Rukkhadevata couldn't, why do you think a god you guys create would?
For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it.
Yes, you say it's the pinnacle of human wisdom, but in the end, you're still relying on a god.
You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend such an emotion.
What about Lesser Lord Kusanali? It's not like Sumeru didn't already have a god of its own. Be careful what you say. You're very lucky I don't actually have control over how this plays out, Azar.
Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali. What can she even do?
Maybe you would know that if you would fucking pay attention to her, piece of shit.
Care for the people, fend off sandstorms, fabricate silly fairy tales. These are but child's play for the academia. Does that make us equal to the gods?
Except you failed to care for the people. When have you ever fended off a sandstorm? You actually actively, denigrate fairy tales. So, no, you're not equal to her.
We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom.
You are actually a disgrace to true wisdom. And I think Greater Lord Rukkhadevata would shake her head in sadness and shame and perhaps even a bit of disgust if she saw you now.
The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like?
Kinda. I mean, she is actually very wise. Yes, she is a child. Well, 500-year-old child, but still. But,
With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Suristhana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
Alhaitham, can't I hurt him yet?
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
I mean, she is literally a god. She's literally Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Or the remnant, the embers of her, at least. Regrowing once more. I'm sure eventually she'll become a raging fire. But, yeah, no, he is, I don't know what I can say or do. The arrogance of the scholars, it's actually infuriating.
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals.
Who? Us?
Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Very smart, Alhaitham. Paimon, don't freak out.
Alhaitham? Are you talking about us?
Paimon, it's a ruse.
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested.
Yes, upload it.
It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler. An array of information about her ready for your perusal.
Very, very well done, I'll hate them. And of course, the sage is far too arrogant to question it, right?
I'll hate them? So you're still on the Academia side!
Paimon, it's a ruse. Actually, her reaction probably does help us with the ruse.
We finally started to trust you!
We've been set up. I'll hate them. You... Come on, Traveler, you're smarter than this.
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it's still a ruse.
As it is Niagarbaha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha.
There it is.
Surely you know what that means.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, not really. You'll have more information on me. You'll be able to predict my actions, I guess. So, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how the full, how the ruse fully works. Makes sense that you'd have to give him that report, but somehow it's going to upload the information he wanted uploaded.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%.
Not bad.
Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself.
Yeah, of course, as it should, if you want to keep that accuracy.
To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons.
It's not much of a penalty, dude. You guys just have such a weird way of thinking. When you say dishonest persons, does that include your General Mahamatra? I mean, he's the opposite of dishonest. Has exceptional honesty and integrity.
Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion?
It's not quite right, but...
In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
Can't I please put him in his place?
You're despicable!
I so desperately want to.
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no?
What do you mean?
Your ploy was to sacrifice the Traveler here, was it not?
All Hatham's ploy, yeah. Well, not necessarily sacrifice. His ploy was to trick you into uploading that information. Once again, it's a ruse.
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well, I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Caravan Ribat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range.
Yeah, he was investigating something, but we don't exactly know what.
Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Actually, this could be any number of times he's talking about. We did go in and out of the desert quite a few times.
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Academia.
He was.
With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%? What do you think?
I don't think you could really put a proper number on that. But,
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan. If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Academia on Nia Garbaha Day, using Alhaitham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise.
I mean, this is truly only one cog in the plan. You're not wrong about that, but...
Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward.
I don't think that's quite right.
As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person. I suppose this is also a part of your plan?
I don't know. Do you think you could actually handle him in person? But I kind of doubt it. I don't know, though.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems.
So, what do you want to do with him?
However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
Thank you for actually saying it. Because, yeah, he is legitimately an actual traitor.
So flight is turned to fight at long last. Guards!
You really think your guards are a match for us? That's cute, Grand Sage. Kick their asses. Oh, Hatham, are you okay? He's using the terminal? Wait, is that the Divine Knowledge Capsule?
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that Divine Knowledge Capsule?
He did.
Traitor! You traitor! Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation.
I think that's not what's happening here.
Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power. Azar!
Yes, get him. Damn it.
He has gone completely insane.
Shoot.
Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbahade. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
He's the one... Wait, did he... He planted it. Yes, I love you, I hate them. Well done. And yeah, I guess our surrendering... Yeah, that probably all went actually according to plan. Including Paimon, like, oh, you betrayed us. But that did sound exactly like Paimon. And we're probably right where we want to be. I I don't believe for a second we couldn't have taken those guards, but, and, I so desperately need to put that stupid sage in his place, but, I hope it's coming. Probably not how I want it to, but some level of catharsis needs to come. Okay, Paimon, your acting's gotten worse. That's enough, Paimon. I don't think the guards can hear us anymore.
Oh, yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh?
Yeah, I had actually forgotten about he had, modified their terminals. I didn't put together that he could have modified it to have the red effect. Actually, now that I remember, it wasn't really that terminal effect before, was it? It was... Or maybe it was. I don't remember exactly how it looked like on the Ayn al-Akhmar guy. But, marvelous. Not bad, but worse than mine.
Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Al-Haytham's probably done with his part too.
I love it. Like I said, while I don't like not knowing the plan, it makes me far less worried about the chances of the plan's success. Yeah, classic storytelling trope right there. If you don't know the plan, it will succeed. If you do know the plan, well, rip the plan. That was close.
We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Al-Haytham sure knows how to cook up a plan.
He does. And yeah, Al-Haytham is absolutely smarter than the Grand Sage. Like I said, I don't know. The Grand Sage is a very... I wish I could tell him this to his face. He's of a very middling intellect.
What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's
Far
worked out.
too reliant on, well, the divine. There's desire for the divine. Let's review what we discussed during our strategy meeting.
Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
Right.
What? Why do we want to get her locked up on purpose?
And puts us... I don't know, are the Airbites there too?
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to the successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk she poses to them.
Right.
Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Seriously. They are so arrogant. Frustratingly so.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That's fine, Paimon.
That isn't the only reason, of course. She has a more important task once she's in confinement. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor.
Right. I imagine she has a good reason for that, but...
That way, they can't pry any more information from her.
Right.
Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
What do you suggest? Do I need to meditate to try to break through to her?
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting thrown and jailed for.
Hell yeah. I would do anything for Nahida. With the sole exception of, betraying my brother.
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors.
Excellent.
I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness.
Okay.
However, As for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Yeah. Can't eliminate luck entirely, unfortunately, but I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me if Lesser Lord Kusanali had some contingency that would allow her to wake up in my presence. I doubt she would have sealed herself off permanently. I think I'll be able to get through to her.
No wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one
yeah.
that Hatham modified.
That's right. Huh. Another thing I didn't quite notice as out of the ordinary.
Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they'd locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
Not, I don't know. It's, yeah. I think the Akasha is completely under the control. Also, it better allows them to monitor me, doesn't it? I thought that's one of the features of the terminals, that not only allows us to access information, but allows the Akasha to access information. Yeah, that wasn't because of carelessness, but of their arrogance.
Alright, so what now?
Which is also a source of carelessness, but, semantics. We first need to find the place with the best signal in this room. Then we connect with Nahida.
Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, I look forward to seeing her again.
There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal.
Okay. Let's take a look around, though. I'm kind of surprised they wouldn't have any guards close by to observe our movements. But, did I just... No, okay, I thought I phased through that. They, let us keep access to all these books. Oh, that's going fast. Oh, yeah, there it is. That's where we need to go. Anything in here to look at, though? Probably not. Yeah, it's just a circular room for the most part. Alright. Investigate.
Whoa, it's Mora.
Oh.
Ooh, Mora. No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure.
Oh, that's respectable, Paimon. You resisted. Okay, that was basically just acting as a treasure finder then. And now it's barely blinking at all. Okay, that's really good. Oh, here we are. Nahida?
Huh? Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
I'm growing a plant. It's faint, but I have a signal. Preparing to connect with her consciousness now.
Please work.
Yes. Nahida, I know our bond is strong. Is this a realm of consciousness? Man, she completely shut her consciousness down, didn't she? There she is. Aw. Nahida. She's not moving. She really has sealed off her consciousness. Need to think of a way to wake her up. Damn straight. I need to... Maybe just shake her a little. Oh, wait, there's a barrier. What is this? Looks like some sort of barrier. Is Nahida using this barrier to isolate her consciousness from the outside world? Maybe. Probably.
Nahida!
Oh, hey! Yes, she even got a voice line for it.
Hey, Nahida!
Dang it, she isn't reacting. Seems like she can't sense me. Damn. I was really hoping that she would have set some... I don't know. I don't know exactly how she could do it. But some sort of contingency in place to react to my presence. Did you just say it again? Oh, she can't hear through there.
When did it first start?
Oh.
Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born.
Nahida.
I want to become a worthy Archon.
You are a worthy Archon, I promise you.
So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts.
You are worthy. You've done good.
Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up.
Aww.
Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
No, you don't need to catch up. You are good enough as you are.
But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Surasthana. The sages are creating a god to replace me.
Aww.
And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
God damn it, I need to... I want those sages to suffer. At least as much as they've made Nahida suffer. Preferably more.
Nahida!
Oh. What now? Is there really nothing I can do? But she's right there in front of... Yes. She's right there in front of us. I can't just give up on her like this. Oh, yeah. I had already left her behind once when the doctor first appeared. I can't do that again. No, we cannot.
Nahida!
Yes! Do what you have to do. Use your actual traveler powers. The powers that let you move between worlds and fight a god at one point.
It's so quiet here.
Oh.
Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice.
No?
Do Archons have them?
Oh my god.
Should Archons have them?
I hate this.
Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed?
Yes, you are.
How do I really feel about all of this?
God damn it, I hate those sages.
It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom,
Rukkhadevata?
you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Who are you? Whose voice is that? It sounds familiar.
It's your voice in a sense.
You're right, though.
Oh, no, Nahida.
I won't ignore my own voice anymore.
Don't ignore your voice, yes. You are important, Nahida. No matter what those sages say. Come on, Alice. Reach her. Yes.
Nahida!
Nice. I'm here for... People care about you. You are a good god.
Nahida?
Aww.
Did you wake me up? Thank you. Why are you here?
To get you. To come save you, of course.
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
Aww.
I'm fine. It's just...
No. It's okay, Nahida.
When I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
Good. Yes. You have every right to be furious. I mean, I've been angry on your behalf, but I'm happy to see you angry too.
You should have been angry ages ago.
Probably should have. She gave the sages way too many benefits of the doubt. But
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything?
Nahida is awake and she's mad.
That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing!
Yeah.
When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside.
Any troubles? Oh, I'm still reeling a little bit, Paimon. I'm sorry. But Nahida's inner voice was extremely sad. She, her, well, luckily she had her, the remains of her past self to help talk herself through it.
You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyagarba Day stuff?
I don't know. But if they finish entering all the knowledge capsules, that means this, what I've suspected is another critical portion of the plan has succeeded.
Yep, so that means our next act is Nilou's performance.
I still like how I just assumed I didn't assume Paimon was in on the plan and that she was acting. That did throw me off in the end. But, yeah. It doesn't help that we were discussing the fake version of the plan. But I guess we are doing that out loud on purpose, which makes sense. To try and lure out the sage. Nilou's performance.
Nilou, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
Sheikh Zubair. I mean, this is for a very important cause, Zubair.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
Oh wait, is that gonna be your role? Those, that sage would probably be irrationally upset with her dancing. So yeah, we'll serve as, well, I don't know exactly what role this is gonna play, but let's get Footloose up in here.
All right. You seem to have a lot of trust in them, so I won't say more on the subject. But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Don't worry. They've been through worse. Everything's going to be fine.
Yeah, worry not. We don't know the plan. It'll work out.
All right. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back. Be careful, even if it's only for our sakes.
Don't worry, Zubair. She'll be fine.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
We're gonna... Yeah, we are Nilou. Nice. Beautiful.
Always remember that your safety comes first. And don't forget that you're the star of Zubair Theater.
She is. All right.
Positions.
I still love her style. It's beautiful. Anyone to talk to? No? Alright. Are we able to climb right now?
Yep.
Oh, we are. Okay. Almost a little surprised at that. Oh, we are technically in a domain, though, I see up there. Academia, we have a dance for you.
Nilou, how's it going?
Ushan.
Nervous?
Definitely more than usual.
Yeah.
But it's because I'm worried I won't dance well enough.
Nonsense. You are amazing, Nilou.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance. We'll take care of everything else.
I don't know what your roles are, but I'm sure you'll do fine.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit, even though we came here together to help out.
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat you to a meal after all this ends. I really, really appreciate all of your help.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds great. Huh. How can we say no to that?
Seriously, Nilou, of all people, is inviting you to a meal? You cannot say no to that.
All right, let's get back to business. Nilou, we'll be here to keep people from going to the academia so they don't interrupt your performance.
Excellent. I guess you guys will be acting as sort of bouncers then?
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped. It's really dangerous there, so stay away.
That might work.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better?
Not on scholars, but...
I guess it does sound like something the Academia would do.
It kind of does.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Yeah.
Don't worry. It'll be a piece of cake.
Hopefully. I'm so impressed with how, Oh, hey, is that the Knight of Flowers? Maybe not. Oh, no, it is. I see the hat. But, I'm so impressed with the level with which Alhaitham predicted Sage's moves. Yeah, Vihar.
Hey, Nilou. Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away with Yalda Candy's plan is working beautifully.
Excellent, VR. I love how they're all making comebacks.
Do you want some candy? We have more than we can give out.
I don't know. She has a dance to perform.
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And even dressed up as the Knight of Flowers, no less.
Yeah. He'll do anything for Dunyarzad.
I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and I'm about to start one.
Yeah, exactly. I guess while Dunyarzad isn't technically involved right now, this is for Kusanali, and in effect, by extension, for Dunyarzad.
You have a point. The stage is cleared and everything's ready, so you can start your performance at any time.
Excellent.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful. All right, time to hit the stage.
Is that the, Sanctuary of Surasthana back there?
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have
or
such a great view of
the
show.
library. Considering where we started and how high we went, I think it must be the... No, this is the library. Yes. Oh. I thought those effects were just because it was in a dream before. Apparently not. Beautiful.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned.
Yes, because...
I can't believe she's doing this here.
Because the Grand Sage is a complete moron.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
And did you? Oh, wait. I saw Lesser Lord Kusanali's word written there. I think that was the prohibition order, not something modified. Wait, was it? They went running right past her. I'll go back after the fact and check what that said exactly. But it was, I think, the modified message from Al-Haytham.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by.
Yes, it did. Paimon. Hold that thought, though. Ah, it was Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped the sanctuary of Surasthana. Head to the city to search for her and detain her immediately. I see. Except she hasn't actually escaped yet. Of course, the fact that they're effectively admitting that she's in prison pisses me off even more, but it's okay. They will get what's coming to them.
Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage?
I hope. It certainly sounds like it. Sounds like Nilou completed her task. I wonder if that dance somehow triggered... Or, well, no. They needed it so that they would send out that missive. And then that was what triggered Al-Haytham's modification, yeah. Which probably came from whatever they uploaded.
Yep. It's great that everything seems to be going well.
Yes, it does. Everything is going fantastically, Paimon.
Come to think of it, when did Al-Haytham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha?
Don't you remember? When he pretended that he'd been corrupted.
Oh, so that's when he did it!
Yep. Very smart.
Paimon was too nervous to notice.
His plan has been fantastic. They even allowed the Grand Sage to think he had seen through it. Which, honestly, was probably a necessity.
Speaking of, didn't Al-Haytham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when everyone else was distracted?
He did. He's actually quite good at sleight of hand.
It's a time-tested trick of his.
Yeah. He can maintain his composure when things get chaotic. That's why he can pull off this sort of thing.
Why are we complimenting him?
Because he's
yeah,
cool.
He's smart and all, but he still makes Paimon's blood boil.
Paimon, that's because you're a dummy-dumb. But no, he's awesome. I like Al-Haytham. I have basically since the start.
Let's review our plan for this stage again. It's not like we have anything else to do right now anyway, and it'll help us feel more confident.
Sure.
Paimon remembers that Nilou's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Yes. I thank you, Paimon, for...
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the Academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again.
Right. But now she's unsealed. It's actually... In fact, I hate the double thing they have going on here where they disparage her as, you know, unworthy, weak, but then their actions show that they actually fear her abilities. But we can use that to our advantage, so thank you for your inconsistencies there, sages.
With the doctor's technological support, they think they have nothing to fear.
How despicable of them to rely on such a person.
Seriously.
But this is also our chance.
I don't know what technological support he provided, though.
I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still at the academia.
Oh, yeah. They did say they were going to get the scribe to do that.
It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyagarbha Day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances? That's horrible!
Yeah, they are so stupid. They're the dumbest smart people I've ever seen.
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it.
Nice.
We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Nyagarbha Day, if someone were to be seen performing in public, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban, and so the misleading information will be disseminated amongst the guards.
Excellent.
Sure sounds complicated, but it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be able to get rid of all the guards in the academia without any effort.
Yeah. Yeah. It's actually, that's true. It's not just those 2 guards. All the guards would have gotten that directive. Yeah. It was something so important. I doubt they would have left many behind. Excellent.
That's pretty clever, getting right into their heads.
Yeah. This planning is only possible thanks to Alhaitham's intricate knowledge of the way they think, and the fact that he actually is, in fact, as smart as he thinks he is, unlike the sages.
I just have one question. Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the guards, how can we be sure that they'll believe it?
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive,
Yeah.
and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significantly reduced.
They don't have any critical thinking
They will view
capabilities.
everything the Akasha releases to them as the unequivocal truth.
Yeah. Really, like, the current Sumeru's relationship with knowledge is extremely backwards, considering what they consider themselves a bastion of scholarly pursuits.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines. I've seen it happen many times.
Yeah.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing, too.
I mean, it is useful to have information at your fingertips. This is actually a real problem with the real internet, too, is, you know, people don't necessarily think critically. Not as bad as with the current situation with the Akasha, but it's clearly an intentional parallel there, I think.
By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Yes. So that's why you said you were going to find Nilou.
Do you have someone in mind?
Yes, we do.
Nilou of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her.
Yes, we can. She's devoted to Nahida.
I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her in person.
Yeah. We'll get her consent, and she'll happily go along with it. And I can think of no better person to dance than her.
All right. After the guards and the academia are gone...
Yeah.
Then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine.
And now, I think our nice band of Eremites are more than enough to overwhelm the remaining guards. Excellent. I can finally punch Grand Sage in his face. Please. I just won. That's all I ask. I would love more, but I'll be happy with one.
Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the academia in droves.
I guess we already freed them. I don't actually know where they sent them in the first place, but...
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting for.
Yes,
My
it
brothers
is.
have already sprung into action.
You know, it's for very different reasons, Raman. But you are kind of finally getting your wish to invade the Sumeru and stick it to the academia.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop. But outside the academia, this is our hunting ground.
Oh, wait. So, actually, you guys aren't going... Oh, that's even better. I like it. You guys are going to hunt down and detain all the guards individually as they search for Nahida. That's beautiful. That's better than what I was thinking.
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
No.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible. If we give the sages enough time to realize what's happening, the plan's doomed.
Right. I mean, I probably don't give them enough credit. They do have plenty of numbers, even if they don't have visions. But, yeah. It'd be best if we eliminated them, took them off the board.
Yeah, all they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every day in the desert. The only advantage they might have is their numbers.
Yeah. Use that anger.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the Six Sages belong to the Corps of 30, but they have a completely different reputation.
Okay.
Following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary.
Yeah.
As someone in the same profession, I'm obligated to teach him a good lesson today.
Please do. I mean, especially, most of the Corps of 30 are probably, you know, completely oblivious to what's going on, but the ones who are that close to the sages, they must know. You know, the BS that they're taking part in and helping.
Indeed, the trap has been set. All we need to do is lead them there.
Please do.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one place. Make sure to attract their attention. Isak will be the key.
Oh?
You gave such an important task to that child. Will he be okay?
Damn, I hope so.
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so let's put our faith in him.
I hope you're right. I still don't like involving a kid, but hey.
Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen Lesser Lord Kusanali in person, after all.
Wait, are we pretending Isak is Lesser Lord Kusanali? How are we gonna... Did we dress him up to be all godly?
You've got a point. Anyway, I think I see them coming. Let's head out.
I kind of like that. I want to see Isak now.
Good luck.
This outfit.
Oh my god. Isak, you're adorable. we actually dressed him up as Kusanali. It's a beautiful cosplay, Isak.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them.
Seriously, it's quite well done.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do. I'm just a little nervous.
Don't worry.
Relax. Don't think about getting caught. Even if that happens, we won't leave you behind.
Yeah, don't worry.
You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar. Leave the rest to us.
To a well-laid ambush.
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali for helping Grandpa.
Yeah.
I won't get cold feet.
Well, with that shoes on you might, but, well, it's warm here.
Hey, they're here.
I can see the Academia guards.
Here they come. You ready?
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath and go. You can do this.
Are we gonna control Isak? That'd be pretty funny. Oh, not quite. It's like we are.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan.
Oh.
But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Hide behind the house. It's safer back here. Probably. Didn't give him much time.
Let's have a look behind the house.
No! Bad.
What should I do next?
Hide towards the left.
Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Yeah. Must have been your imagination. Just the wind.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. What should I do next?
Return to position behind the house.
The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Keep waiting. There we go.
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
No, nothing.
Looks like the guard finally left. I need to go.
Aren't you supposed to get their attention, though? This is great. He's adorable.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
You don't get to command a god. Silly.
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
Because she's a god, obviously.
They found me. This is bad. Where should I go?
Towards the city, Grand Bazaar.
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Assemble and arrest her.
I wonder what would happen if we had failed. Maybe start from the beginning.
Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Oh, no reason.
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on?
Ramon. A proper you don't announce yourself in a proper ambush, silly.
I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Yes, to answer your question. And to, we'll just say detain you.
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
You did good, Isak.
Little brat! So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Of course not.
Who
Look at her.
exactly are
Him.
you all? Eremites from the desert?
Yeah, actually.
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition or a personal grudge.
They might, now this is all for a greater reason, a good reason, but you have to forgive them. They may be working out some personal feelings in the process.
After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
Ooh, love it. Excellent. I mean, Dia alone is more than a match for all of them.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
Yes, they did.
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place has long since become our hunting ground. Brace yourselves!
Get him, Dia. Are we gonna control her or no? No, okay. Fair enough.
This is odd.
It's almost like you've been played for the fool that you are, Azar.
The academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Niagarbaha Day ceremonies, but it's much quieter than usual. Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one? Guards? Guards!
They aren't here.
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
You're not a guard, Uday.
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies, Grand Sage. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest. I thought you knew.
Arrest? Who is there to arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
As you should.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Not yet. Well, actually, she probably has by now.
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
No. Lesser Lord Kusanali would never. I will take revenge on you on her behalf.
What happened? Just what is going on? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? Was it Alhaitham and his party that freed her? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. Besides, Alhaitham and the Traveler are already in our hands.
Yeah.
What manner of trickery did they employ? How could Lesser Lord Kusanali disappear into thin air?
Oh, I love watching you struggle, Azar. Because I truly hate you. I despise you deep from the deepest depths of my heart.
Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was your order.
Let me check. Here.
Yeah? You see the order that was given?
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately.
It's already too late, though, Azar. You've already lost your guards.
The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appeared in my mind.
Wait, dude, are you being serious right now?
How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message?
Okay. For a second, I thought he was going to convince himself that that was real. Not even you're that dumb, Azar.
Was it the report about the Traveler that Alhaitham submitted? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been a red herring?
Very good. He learns.
Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference.
Also true.
The important thing now is to confirm Lesser Lord Kusanali's status.
Ooh, you gonna unlock it for us?
Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to confirm that Lesser Lord Kusanali has indeed escaped?
Confirm? No, I haven't. It may be a bit offensive to say this, but Grand Sage, what you're saying doesn't make any sense.
I mean, no, that should make perfect sense.
How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. That is common knowledge to all of us. If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves...
Then what is the point of the Akasha? Yeah.
Then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy lose its meaning that way?
This right here. This is my problem with them. You guys call yourselves scholars. The fact that this is something you would ever say, it's confounding. You are not scholars. You are people looking things up on the internet, effectively. That's not what being a scholar is.
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Are you trying to use my words against me?
Wait, was it really you who started all that? I would have thought that it was a much, had started much earlier.
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I believe in you. I never meant to refute you.
I mean, this is also very unscholarly of you. Like, the idea that you aren't supposed to challenge someone on what they say, expect them to prove it, that kind of thing.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around. I'll go to the sanctuary of Surasthana on my own.
They really are such terrible scholars.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Yes. Go to the sanctuary. Unlock it. Especially alone.
Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately.
Yeah.
How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs.
I like watching you go insane.
As long as I personally confirm it.
I like this music.
Ah!
What do you see?
Impossible.
Oh, she actually
That's
is
impossible.
gone?
There must be something wrong with my eyes.
How have we already rescued her? Oh no, she's there.
She really appeared again? What is the meaning of this?
I wonder how we are achieving that effect.
What a comical sight, Azar.
There it is. Now is the time for him to confront you. I mean, as much as I want this role, it really is his place as the legitimate authority. The one whose job it is to rein in the scholars. Keep them ethical.
Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front of him.
Is that really what it was? God, that is either just an indictment on them, or the Akasha is even scarier than I thought. If it's literally messing with your eyes, I think it's more towards the idea that he refuses to disbelieve the Akasha.
You all can only see the world in your mind, the one you think you know. And precisely because of this, you disregarded Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence.
Yes. Yes, I know.
She has been a wise and worthy Archon.
Yes.
Sino, have you been waiting for a chance like this?
Shut the fuck up, Azar.
The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me, but I didn't expect it to turn out like this. I was careless.
Yes, you were. More importantly, you were arrogant. Undeservedly so at that.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha. You're still the same as always.
Yeah, that too. You may have been a smart man, but you were always a fool. And yeah, the reliance on the Akasha would be like a poison to the mind. Stimmy your thinking capabilities.
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate with Alhaitham and the Traveler.
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my actions anymore.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
Enough to justify burying you.
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. Under your own regulations, Even academia staff are forbidden to come here. No one will come to save you.
He's right, you know. They wouldn't dare question your orders.
As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon.
Yes.
A serious crime.
Yeah. You are not the highest authority of this land, Grand Sage.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you, General Mahamatra?
You still think you have authority?
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself.
I love how Cynos came around to Nahida's side.
You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
Yes! Of course, it's probably not going to be quite so simple, but...
How long do we have to wait?
There is...
Paimon wants to know how things are going out there.
Yeah, there is still God Balladeer to worry about, but... Yeah. Oh, please don't tease us. I want to see him shove that spear up his...
Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Hopefully something bad didn't happen.
Don't think like that. We must trust our friends, Paimon.
Yeah, but aren't you scared that we might be locked up in here for the rest of our lives?
I mean, no, not really. I imagine we are staying here intentionally. I mean, have you seen those bars? We could fit through. I mean, you certainly could.
Thinking about it, at least Paimon has you. We could still chat like this.
Yeah, it's not like they could steal my vision or anything. I can probably break down that wall.
When Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of Surasthana, Paimon can't help but feel sorry for her.
Yeah. I feel a combination of sorry for her and just unbridled rage at the sages, especially the Grand Sage. There they are. Who came to get us? Ah, Dia.
Here comes your savior.
Thank you.
Dia! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
Do you want to put the guards that you kicked their asses down here? Or are they no longer with us? You were scared out of your wits just a moment ago, Paimon.
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even more tiring than whacking them. I'm exhausted.
Couldn't you, did you knock them out, or could you ask one of them?
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
Aww.
No, that's, I'll pass.
I love that. She was actually reaching for it, too.
What are you afraid of? Oh, are you ticklish?
Seriously, Dia, a good shoulder rub, you are missing out. I can't vouch for Paimon's little gremlin fingers, but I bet she's actually got some good grip strength in there somehow.
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish.
Yeah, more importantly, how is Nahida?
Things in the city and on Cyno's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the academia are all taken care of.
Excellent.
The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up with the sages bossing them around.
Nice. Asfand, was he the one that I had met way back when? Yeah. It's only the sages that were closest to, or not sages, there's only the guards that were closest to the sages that we really needed to worry about, I think.
As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind eye.
Excellent.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long time. So, how's Cyno doing?
Having a nice little chat. And I need to see it.
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Cyno's hands, so he probably does too.
No, I want to... Oh. No. No, damn it. It's already over. I want to see that Grand Sage grovel for forgiveness. He absolutely does not deserve. Not to Mahamatra's feet, but at Nahida's.
Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. He has no choice but to obey.
Excellent.
So, hurry to the sanctuary of Suristhana. Assuming nothing weird happened.
Yeah.
We should have already rescued our Archon.
Excellent. Yes. Fantastic.
Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together last minute to save the Archon, you know?
Of course, this would be the opportune time for something to go catastrophically wrong. Namely, the Balladeer.
All right, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
Of course, Dia. Let's go see Nahida. But damn it, I really, really wanted to see that asshole suffer. Some Schadenfreude.